All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform episode 66. So we kind of made it. We actually came a long way. We're almost episode 70 right now, so close to 100. I think the 100 episode, I'm definitely going to do something viral. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be fucked up, and I'm going to try to take it there.
Tide Pod Challenge.
You said what?
Tide Pod Challenge.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jeez.
I'm not doing that shit.
That actually would be game over.
Right.
Yeah, permanently.
Hell yeah. So you just take that shit and it's like... Not to be sadistic with Mario, but I had to do it. Like I said, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the platform. I want to shout out Player One Coffee for their sponsorship. They got some dope ass coffee. Go check that out. Their link is below the video. So the names that they come up with is just like amazing. So when you guys have a free chance, just go check that shit out. Buy some shit. Send me some shit. I want first person smoother. Send me some of that. And I'll take some of that shit. All right, so what we're going to do is get in our introductions. We're going to start with our special guest. Once again, Mr. Torque has joined us for a lovely session. Now, we have no Wheel of Misfortune, but, there's lives can still be lost. So keep that in mind. So what's up, Torque, man? Introduce yourself and tell us what you're playing.
How's it going, guys? Torque Mod here from Pyragon Games. I don't really think I deserve the very special guest title, but I mean, Dan, if you're willing to bestow it upon me, all right, I'll take it.
Yes, it's the love. It's to appreciate the love.
Yes, I appreciate it. And yeah, I just had a blast on the last show, so I thought I'd come back any chance I get.
All right, I appreciate that. Hell yeah, man. We try to strive to entertain as well as talk about gaming. That's what we do. We're gamers, and plus we're sadistic. Anyway, thank you for coming, man. Really, really appreciate it. Next up, we got Akeyles. Introduce yourself, sir. Tell us what you're playing.
What's up? It's Akeyles, and you can never be strong as one, and that one is Akeyles. What is going on? I've been playing only 2 games this week. It's been Gears, and it's been Dragon Ball Fighters. Now,
all right, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I've been playing.
Oh, you lying?
No, he played. You didn't play none of the Shaolin and Wu-Tang?
No, not this week.
Oh, okay.
You didn't play no Street Fighter Arcade 5?
I mean, if you want to call it.
Yeah. He's stalling. Let me give you a little backstory to this. We did a stream. Was it yesterday? It was day before yesterday, and we did a sparring session, platform sparring session. It was me, Mike, and Akeyles. And honestly, I was surprised at Mike's skill. I was very surprised. Mike has leveled up a little bit, but
he's like the best bronze player you ever seen.
Yeah, he's garbage. he's like number 1 at number 30. But yeah, he leveled up a little bit. But Akeyles joined us, and I was expecting some. You can never be as strong as one, and that one is Akeyles. I'm expecting him to be as strong. But
I mean,
no. You see, he on some bullshit right now.
I was doing IT work. I was on the phone with my brothers, telling them how to fix their sound.
Excuses.
Right.
Jeez, man.
But, yeah, I hopped in, played 2 games, and then hopped in.
Let's go back to it now. Thank you for your intro. So let's swerve back to it. So, it's me. It comes down to me and Akeyles. And, I'm kind of nervous, honestly, because like I said, I'm trying to get back into fighting games. So I'm like not where I used to be. And I'm like, okay, Akeyles, I know this motherfucker plays all the time. I got to be ready on my P's and Q's. I get in and, don't let him interrupt me, but I wrecked his shit. Now, that's just proven.
I don't play all the time.
I'm saying, wrecked his shit.
I don't have a character in Street Fighter 5.
Akeyles, you don't have a character in any fighting game.
Who?
Fight me in Dragon Ball Fighters.
Right, you know
Wait a
what I'm
minute.
saying?
Them's fighting words, guys. Them's fighting words.
Fight me in Dragon Ball Fighters. Fight me in Street Fighter 3.
All right, but don't change the subject because here's the crust of it. Achilles, now he say he didn't, but he rage quit.
Explain to me how do I rage quit when I leave?
All of a sudden, it was silence. It was like,
What do you mean it was silence? I wasn't even in the party chat. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
it was like, where's Achilles' box? I don't see a Street Fighter box. Oh, he left and he didn't say shit, which means that's rage quit.
What do you mean I didn't say shit? I wasn't in the party.
Hey, Daddy, did you get down the old papa?
What, get at the what? You said this one shit right here?
Explain to me, how can I say shit if I'm not in the party?
How can you say shit when you're not in the party?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so.
Exactly. And then I came back. I came back after I was done with my call, and I was, hey, let me in. You know what happened? Y'all ain't let me in.
Oh no, that ain't what happened. That ain't what happened. That ain't what happened.
Oh, that ain't what happened?
No, all I heard was,
all right.
Y'all scrub streaming this, and then nothing again. That was the only thing that
I said to invite me, and you was like, nah.
You're probably right though. You're probably right. I probably missed
matches. That. You were like, nah, I'm going to sleep, and then you played 4 matches. I'm like, all right.
Dan plays in his sleep. Come on, that's how he can get good enough to beat you.
Sleep fighting. All right.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. That's a great name for another title. Sleep Fighter.
Hell yeah, dude. Get on that shit, man. Torque, man. Get on that.
Oh, if game design was only that easy.
Once again, Eugene will be the master of that, too.
Hell yeah. Snoring on stream. Anyway, what's up? Cool Cat Terri. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
Hey everybody, it's Cool Cat Terri from Twitch. I've been playing Knack 2, some Need for Speed Payback, and 9 Parchments, and Sims 4.
Okay. All right. So Knack 2, how was that? I heard it's better than the first one.
It's great. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. I am playing it on very hard, and I'm raging quite a lot. But, you know, it's still a great game.
Terry enjoying a video game? The world just started falling.
Well,
that's why it snowed over here.
But guys, it's a video game that the rest of the world hates, so it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? At least from what I know of Terry.
Yeah, true.
Oh, hold on. Here you go, Torque. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, he deserved it. Okay, all right, Terry. Did you say 9 Parchments as well? Did you mention that?
I did say 9 Parchments.
Okay, yeah, because we ran 9 Parchments last night. Had super fun. Kept wrecking her too. My fault. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it down. At least I ain't pull Mike levels of fail. Anyways, speaking of Mike, what's up, Mike, man? Tell us what you're playing.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Mike here. I've been playing Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I've been playing, what else have I been playing? Oh, Assassin's Creed Origins. Good game.
Assassin's Creed?
It's Assassin's Creed. Hell yeah, that's the mobile phone version.
It's the mobile version. Might be drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking. That's all.
It's evident.
Oh, and then playing Final Fantasy Dissidia. Yeah, I tried the beta of Final Fantasy Dissidia NT. That game is booty.
Is booty. That's a positive
trash.
thing?
Booty
is a bad thing?
Booty meaning bad.
Wait a minute. In what reality is booty a bad thing? Because if we go back in history, pirates wanted booty because it was like the treasure chest full of gold. Right. If we go to modern times, you want booty because it means you're getting laid. So, Mike, please explain to me how that's a bad thing.
That means
this is the type of dirty. This is.
Mike is fucked up.
I'm still waiting. So far, all he's gotten out is
I'm over
Really,
Mike is not a fan of Sir Mix-a-Lot, obviously.
Mike likes them flat and he cannot lie.
Jeez, man, that game is booty. I gotta use that from now on.
You know it. You know, like, man.
Even Microsoft got a booty.
Right. Yeah, Mike. What's his name?
Yeah,
Matt Booty.
That's good.
Matt
Yeah,
Booty.
his name is Matt Booty. He's like the head of gaming.
He is done on the internet. He is done on Twitter.
Dude, first of all, you can't be head of gaming and your name is Booty. According to Mike, all your game's trash.
Granted, according to the rest of the world, they'll probably be amazing from here on out, so it's okay.
I also been playing PUBG on Xbox and getting recognized by Aaron Greenberg and Mike Ibarra.
No, you
I saw those. I saw the tweets you did.
I know days are. I'm
triggered.
I know
whatever, man.
salty
You
about
triggered? What the fuck are you triggered for? They ain't shit.
Because I've been reaching out to them motherfuckers for 8 months, trying to get a like. Like, can you do you mind coming on the show? Maybe we can do a one-on-one on your time. Nothing. All I get is seen.
You've been reaching out to them, and they want to acknowledge you. I retweeted some shit and put Michael Patron on it, and he liked it within a matter of minutes.
Okay, maybe I need to retweet something to tag him in it. Is that what the fuck I need to do? All right, well, shit, I'll do it then.
Dan, I'm with you. I have no idea how to do anything on Twitter. Cliffy B banned me. I was so upset. I was like, what? Cliff, you're my favorite. Oh, no.
Are you serious? What the fuck did you say? I know you said fuck shit. That's cool.
No. It was when I first started Twitter, I didn't realize that the suggested people to add was just going to go on indefinitely. So I just kept clicking add until I started getting porn bots, I think. And then I messaged Cliffy B and I was like, yo, Cliffy, you're awesome. And he's like, ban. So, I mean, it makes sense in hindsight, but I didn't understand what the hell.
He probably thought you were like a fucking fake account. He was like, nah, this dude.
Totally.
He's following porn bots. He's fake, All right, next up we got Eugene. What's up, man? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you're playing.
Yeah, cue my theme music, man.
Cue your theme music. I got you.
Wait a minute, I thought that was Mike's theme song.
They switch roles today.
Okay.
All right. Well, you ain't gonna say nothing until you get your music, huh? Is that what it is? I see it. All right, fuck you.
The ting goes and the poop poop boom.
There you go.
Alright, now, what's up, everybody? What's going on tonight?
How's it going?
We alright, man. Shit. What you playing? Sound like you ain't playing shit right now.
I got turned down because I want to trigger Terry and her emotions. Oh my God, I can't believe playing video games on stream and on the podcast. It's so unprofessional to play video games and we're a video game podcast. How dare you? So I'm playing here that tonight. But anyway, I'm playing Street Fighter AE Edition lag switch version.
Lag switch version? Okay. Alright, so you're never winning. Alright.
No, I'm winning. I'm just I gotta spam mad stuff.
Okay. Alright. Is that all you play in the Street Fighter? You're not playing nothing else but Street Fighter?
Yep, I'm finally playing the full game.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I know you said you waiting. This is the actual release. I know you said that. You so triggered with Capcom, man. Yeah, but I feel you. I got that same triggered feeling. All right. Next up, we got Eddie. Is Eddie still here? Did he drop out?
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Did we lose him? Oh, shit.
And he lost life.
Oh, no, he's back. There he is, but he keep fucking up my box. What's up, Eddie, man?
He's got to upgrade that. He's got to upgrade that Samsung Galaxy.
Man, he got to stop talking on that Game Boy Advance. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
He's actually using iPhone.
So now I ain't the only person with theme music. People want to bite, right?
Yeah, because he got theme music. Hold on.
And his theme music, I could have sworn I introduced that to the group, didn't I?
Well, yeah, sorta, kinda.
I don't even hear him. I don't even see him.
Here we go. He's reconnecting according to my screen.
Yeah, it says he's reconnecting.
He's reconnected and he failed.
I swear to God, Eddie's box is so odd.
I don't know how he's gonna use that
it
message.
really
I don't
is.
know how he's
It's
gonna
like
use a PC.
everybody else's box is uniform, and then his shit is vertical. Like I just,
Because he's on vertical.
it's killing the fuck out of me.
He just needs to
turn your
turn his phone. That's
Yeah,
all
I
he
just
needs to
said
do.
that. Turn your phone. Come on. High five, Terry.
Hold on.
He's one of them dudes that become vertical.
Yeah.
This
That's
is-
my first online high five.
There you go. Get two.
feel
We get two
special.
1-ups right there. All right. Terry actually immune to losing lives tonight because of her valiant effort on her stream, on her show. She ate that.
Last
She was
night.
eating them fucking beans. They were doing the Truth or Dare on her stream, and she had to eat these nasty ass beans. And I think you had to eat like which was the one? Snot, throw up, right?
Oh
Fucking-
no, not
Yeah. the rotten
Jelly
egg,
Belly.
The freaking rotten
Yeah.
egg got me the worst.
Oh, rotten egg
Damn
and spoiled milk
Bean-Boozled.
are the worst ones because I had spoiled milk, and that was the worst shit I've ever tasted in my life. So that's why you're immune right now.
I'm mind blown that this is actually a thing that exists in the real world, not just in Harry Potter movies.
Right, it's like nasty fucking jelly beans. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
And yet you guys are participating.
That's
Anybody pay you to do that shit?
Maybe it's because I'm Canadian, but
I think that's what it is. Like, automatically say no, fuck that shit. Well, you know, in America, sometimes we don't make great decisions, and I think you figured that out by now.
what are you talking about?
Canada's
look
got
who's
some
number
odd stuff
45.
they do, though.
Oh,
Yeah, but you see, we can just say Donald Trump, W's father.
Right,
How many
the list
bad
goes
choices
on
have we
and on.
made?
Hell yeah.
We've got
Nixon.
one maybe really bad choice, but nobody that compares to any of the ones you guys have globally made. Well, maybe I should say internationally.
Let me do this to America real quick before we go to our. All right, so all right.
Leave me out of the fight the other night.
You said what?
Appreciate it. Thanks for leaving me out of the Street Fighter 5 party the other night.
Oh,
Appreciate
whatever, man. We asked you to come in, and you literally gave us the scene treatment. So
That was
whatever,
your
man.
choice. I remember even in chat, he said, "Yo, Law and Order SVU."
You said Law and Order. You said it's more of a Law and Order SVU kind of night. That sounds over 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? That's what that sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfuckers say no, fuck Street Fighter, it's a Law and Order night. It's like that dude is old school as fuck. So
So Dan,
He's losing
Dan, I have a gift for you because it's my birthday at the end of February.
okay.
And guess how old I am?
Oh, my fault. You'll be 38.
Hey.
Hey, I'm 37. So I'm just talking shit. But that don't mean that I ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know?
You're forgiven.
See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, shit. All right. So let's get right into it. Nintendo. You know, Torque, I don't know if you've seen this, dude, but Nintendo has this thing called Labo or Labo or something like that. Nintendo Labo. It is basically like a cardboard box system add-on for Nintendo Switch. When I saw that, I thought I was high as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I get Nintendo trying to branch out and do like innovative things, but I'm not sure what the fuck this is. It releases on 420, fitting that it releases on fucking 420. So you know it's gonna be some weed heads building shit. And
How can I make a Nintendo bong?
I swear to God, it's happening. You can create multiple things. You can combine the shit. And I've seen like guns, whole fucking robo suits and shit. I just kind of wanted to get you guys' take on this, like what Nintendo is fucking doing. Let me start with
Daddy. Hold on.
What?
Daddy, I know you're going to get one. I know you're getting.
I'm not getting this shit. I'm not. Hold on. I looked at it and no, shut up, Mike. I'm not getting this shit. I'm not getting it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to kick some shit up, and I'm not letting you do
He's
it.
gonna put his cowboy hat on and build a couple of guns. He's like, "Let's go, mofo. We're gonna play some Red Dead."
Fuck you. I'm gonna go to Akeyles. Akeyles, man. What do you think about this? Like, I don't know. You're not a huge fan of Nintendo, I don't think. I don't know. You haven't. I mean, you say you support them, but then I don't know how you feel. But like, what do you think about this? Like, is this kind of a good strategy for Nintendo right now to do this shit?
I mean, if Nintendo puts their name on it, people will buy it. People will buy cardboard with Nintendo's name on it. That's just what it is. And it seems like it really does nothing with the game at all. It's just like one of them had the piano where you just sit the game in there, and then they have like attachments on the side. But it's like the buttons don't hit the controller. So how do you play? Like,
that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, where's the mechanism at? I'm like, it's just folded up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't figure it out. Like, how is it possible? I don't know.
And there's like one with the car, and I guess the Joy-Cons vibrate right or left, and if they vibrate both at the same time, then it goes forward.
Yeah.
So you got
like, what the fuck?
Well, it seems like Nintendo's doing a hybrid of like video games and board games or something. Like,
yeah, it could be. You know, it's like weird that they, come out with this, but they've always kind of dabbled into like toys and extra shit, outside of video games. And it's interesting too because like the video that was shown, they showed like it being printed out, and then they showed somebody up close like watching it get built on the Switch, like showing you how to do it, and then they showed the person doing it, and then it was like put together, and but there was no electronic connection, so it was just like the Switch controllers fit in the side, you put the Switch in the middle, and and then you just kind of watch it do its thing. It's like I'm trying to figure out how is it fucking working.
From my understanding, the game cartridge that comes with it is basically the instruction manuals on how to fold it. So you put the game cartridge into the game, and then it shows you the different ways on how to fold it, the manual.
Wait a minute. The fucking instructions is $60?
I don't know. I don't know how much.
Hold on.
Is that what you're telling me?
Here he comes.
Here he is.
That the instructions is on the game cartridge on showing you what the fuck to do. That's what I heard.
well,
Maybe I
you'd
jumped
hope
in
that
and
there's
What's up,
more
Zach?
on the cartridge beyond just the instructions.
Exactly. That's what I want to know. Because if it's not, that
You're paying for the whole experience, though, right? Like
experience in what? Now I used to be able to make paper cardboard meal when I was 2-3 years old for free.
Boy.
So, I have to say. I have to say that this reminds you of one previous product that they had. It's called the Pet Rock, and I swear to God that the Pet Rock was just a bet between two multi-millionaire, executive sales guys or whatever, and they're like, dude, I am so good at sales, I bet you I can fucking sell rocks to people. The other guy's like, yeah, right, bullshit, there's no way you can sell rocks to people. He's like, $1 million says I can sell rocks to people, and sure enough,
he
Pet fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Nintendo probably sold rocks too, shit. Damn.
Yeah. Like, seriously.
Damn right.
I mean, it's interesting of Nintendo to try something different, but I mean, if you're willing to spend $60 for fucking cardboard, then I think you deserve each other. So
Michael Pachter said in 2012 that Nintendo fans are so stupid that if Nintendo was to sell them a cardboard box, they would pay for it.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on. Let me back.
Pachter.
I love Pachter, but I don't think he used the word stupid. I think
you want to play the
Oh
video?
no! I will
play the
bet
video?
you money Pachter used the word stupid. Yes,
Did he use the word
calls people
stupid? Oh,
all the
shit.
time. Absolutely, he did.
Jeff Keighley said Nintendo could sell cardboard. Michael Pachter said no, but a cardboard box, yes. And I've seen people pre-ordering this shit day one talking about got mine. Like, really? No,
Really?
This for kids. I can understand this is for kids. You got your 5-year-old, they got the Switch, they see this shit with a robot made out of cardboard. That's fascinating, probably. It was to me when I was 5. That's why I was doing it. But grown ass men.
You think the scalper's gonna get it and raise the price up?
So guys, I found the exact quote. It says, "I don't think Nintendo fans are so stupid they would buy a piece of cardboard. A box, on the other hand, that says Nintendo on it, they probably would. Remember when you were a kid and you get gifts, and when you're really little, you like the box better than the gift. That's how I think of Nintendo fanboys."
Wow.
So he actually said Nintendo fans aren't stupid.
Right.
But
Yeah, see? See, Eddie?
As I said, let's get it right, because I don't want Proctor to try to sue us. Yeah, because I ain't got no money.
Cardboard box, then yeah. Nah,
I mean, but I get it. Like, you used to, as a kid, you used to buy cereal based on the characters on the box, right? They were cool.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what Pactor's
inside.
actually referencing, is like Nintendo has Mario and Donkey Kong and Zelda and all the fucking cool characters, so people don't care as long as they're getting that character.
It's pointed towards kids, but it's the grown-ups that's buying this shit for themselves.
Well, you know, Nintendo fanboys were kids once at some point in their lives, so...
Well, Zach said he's getting it in chat. He said he's 27 and he's fascinated. So, you know, I feel like when I was watching the video, I felt like, okay, there was kind of some fascinating point to it, just because, like I said, there was no real connectors. It's just, you just fit the switch in there in a certain way, you know. And
I love how this is still blowing your mind, Dan. Like you said earlier that you're 37. You have played a board game before, right?
But
you
it's not
played
even
with things that weren't electronic based.
Yeah, but it's not like just like a board
so the
game.
Cardboard, but the cardboard isn't doing anything. You know that, right? It just fucking sits there, and it makes the Switch look fancy. It's like a fancy case that goes around the Switch. The cardboard isn't actually doing anything.
It's like moving and shit, though. It's flipping and
shit for months. Arby's been down making their sandwiches and having little cardboard cutouts of just like every big name game that's been coming out. They've been promoting this shit for months. It was right around the corner. Nintendo just capitalized on it. Like,
I mean, I have to look at it more closely because I've only seen like a little bit of footage of it, but I'm pretty sure the cardboard isn't doing anything fancy.
It is. It's like moving around. It's jumping. It's flipping. It's like...
they don't know.
Well, that's because there's fucking controllers in it with vibrators.
Yeah, I know. It's just
it's not
weird
the cardboard doing anything.
It's just weird.
The cardboard clips onto the controller, and then the controller's wireless. Where is the mystery?
I know, it's just weird. It's just weird.
It's absolutely weird. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was the term I meant. Not really fascinating, but weird as shit.
Yeah.
Is this good for gaming? Because if it sells, it just shows that Nintendo can sell water to a well. Point blank.
They couldn't sell Wii U though to nothing. No.
It's still sold though. If the Wii U wouldn't have sold like, let's say, about 1 million units, then that's garbage. But the Wii U sold 13 million units. It's still sold, you know, period.
So
the original Xbox
I'm curious.
They
haven't announced a price for cardboard yet, have they?
I do not.
No, the cardboard's free.
$70. It was $60 and $80.
Wait a minute.
What's the $80 one?
The robot one's the $80 kit.
Oh my god!
The robot kit's $80.
What?
The variety kit was $70.
No way. Okay.
Are you fucking
serious? I'm sorry to all Nintendo fans that watch this show, but if you buy Labo, you're a fucking idiot. That is the official word for the Paragon games, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, I think they're like charging like $10 for extra like things that you can get. If you want any additional little things, it's $10 each.
What's up, sausage boy?
And we're making fun of loot crates here. And yet, fans are going to vote with their wallet and actually give Nintendo $70 for a hunk of fucking cardboard. Why? Why? Don't do that. That's the worst fucking idea ever.
How can this turn out to be a great generation and a bad generation at the same time?
Oh, man.
Just fucking started. Shit.
I'm saying like, okay,
I don't think it's a
been
bad
getting great
generation.
games. We got great consoles, but then you got microtransactions and loot box and now fucking cardboard.
Yeah.
I
don't get it.
A bit of down and say this cardboard is just for the little kids to play with, not people who actually can think and realize it's stupid.
How many little kids do you know that have $70?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
How many little
$80
kids have $70 to drop on this shit? None. So it's their fucking parents that Nintendo's targeting, not the kids.
It's just,
I will say this one more time. I seen grown men pre-ordering this shit and saying, I got mine on Twitter.
Yeah.
Grown-ass men.
I can't see it for $80.
well.
I can't see it for $80. Like that's a lot for
They might
cardboard.
just be trolling though. It's possible.
That's true. They'll watch it come out next week and be like, I got you, bitch. Y'all thought we had cardboard. That was our pre-April joke. You know, we ain't got cardboard.
Totally.
Fuck y'all. Right?
And thanks for the money.
Right. Thank you for the... Thank you for reserving it. It ain't true.
They'll just cancel their pre-order the day before, so Nintendo will just be crushed. Everybody will pre-order. Nintendo think they got this great idea, and then everyone just cancels the day before.
You know, I'm actually dreading this though. I think if it is a real thing, I think it'll do well. I mean, you know, there's a lot of like Nintendo super fans, you know, and I claim to be kind of a super fan of Nintendo, but there's just some things that Nintendo do that just fucks me up. And,
well, the scary thing is when they set the precedent, right? If this fucking works and they actually make millions, every other fucking developer is going to jump on board and do their own version of the same shit, and people are going to be spending millions of dollars on useless crap. Like, why? Please don't. Guys, please prove to me that the internet as a whole is smarter than this, and you're not going to fucking throw millions of dollars at Nintendo Labo. Oh my god.
Xbox
I don't want the industry to start adopting this, right? Like,
that would be fucking terrible. See, and that's what I'm saying. There's some things like I love that Nintendo was kind of like letting go of some of the stigma that they have, like not giving access to developers, you know, talking about the games that they got in the works instead of holding on to that shit. I love that they changed their philosophy on that. But you know, you get the bad too. You get the greedy side of it. You know, the DLCs and the fucking let's try to milk as much fucking money as we can out of the consumer.
Out of useless, worthless cardboard.
Worthless bullshit.
Check this out. You know what I think they're gonna do now? I think that when they're gonna come out with another SKU of the Switch, and that whole fucking box of the Switch gonna come in, gonna be a fucking Labo box.
I'm so punished.
Oh no. You know, I have to say I agree with that thought process. I mean, it's terrible, but you're probably right on the money with that.
Eddie, I gotta take your life away, man, because you gave Nintendo a fucking idea. You gave them an idea, man.
No. Don't blame Eddie for that. You know that they already had this.
You're right. I'm gonna give your life back. All right, you're right. Because I'm just in denial. You know what I'm saying?
He knew it was true. He felt that in his soul.
I did. I got triggered for a hot second. I was like, oh shit, man. I'm triggered like a motherfucker. Shit.
Okay. As much as I love Nintendo, could we maybe move on to another topic that's not going to make me go insane?
So let's talk about the God of War Collector's Edition that was announced this week.
That is in our potluck news segment. Our second segment is about the betas that released. So I know Akeyles you were playing. Mike, I know you were playing.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Eugene, were you playing? I don't know if you were playing.
Playing what?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, and then Eddie, did you play?
See,
hold on. See, here. Let's go. Let's get this out the way real quick. All right. So, Torque,
unless
did you
he's
play?
got something to. No, I didn't. Unless Eddie's got something to complain about, he's silent, right?
He's the solid but deadly type.
Exactly, exactly. But we're talking about in our second segment our betas that have kind of dropped throughout the week, and a couple of three of them I want to touch base on. First one is Dragon Ball Fighter Z beta. There was kind of some mixed love with this. Akeyles, I know you got a lot of time on that. What did you think about the 2 rounds of the beta?
All right, so the first round was completely ass because for the first day I got it on Xbox and I got absolutely like out of 8 hours I got 5 matches out of those 8 hours, just long queue times, and then even like the next day I was literally watching people on PlayStation play like while I'm just sitting in queue getting kicked out.
So play on PlayStation 4.
See, I'm getting both. I'm getting both copies, but the only digital one I'm getting is Xbox. So that's the only reason why I had to play on Xbox. But as soon as the PlayStation one came out, I was finding matches like left and right. Well, on the day that everybody got in, because as soon as it went open, nobody could get in.
Because it was the servers were bogged the fuck down, I bet.
Yeah, but as soon as they fixed that, and as soon as I was able to play and I was able to get into some matches and like, play back to back instead of like one every hour, I was able to get into my groove and fill out the characters and then see everybody's backlash against the game that they were saying it was too easy. Well, the game starts off easy to come into and hard to master, which I love. So most of the people who were complaining, I was looking at them, and they were Cybermen, the lowest tier. They were lowest tier. So they literally got on, played 3 matches, and it was like, this game's too easy. But like, if you play the 20 matches, you rank up, you get to Saiyan level or even Namekian level, the game gets harder. You get these nice matches. It gets tough. You gotta deal with the low and overhead mix-ups on top of just doing the combos. Because if you just smash square, you can do a combo, but it's gonna do nowhere near if you're pressing square, then switching up to triangle, and then switching out your character, and then with a finish. That's probably like 70% of your life right there compared to 20% auto combo that everybody's talking about.
Big Mike, I know you got into it as well. What you think about it?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Basically, what Akeyles said. Opening day, I was getting in matches on PlayStation, and on Sunday when it went open beta, I couldn't get into a match at all day that day. But,
really?
Following day, I couldn't hardly get in any matches on Sunday when it went like public. But on Monday, I got in a few matches. Then they extended the beta out. Then I got into like non-stop matches. I got about 9 hours into it, and I'm a Namekian level. But as soon as you get like the Namekian level or higher, the matches get more intense and better. But yeah,
I know. I heard a lot of people complain about that, about like the auto combo shit, and like and you look at their hours spent, it's like 20 minutes played, 30 minutes played. It's like there is going to be people in there who's going to be just auto comboing or spamming key blast, because there's been a few matches I was in that would stand back and you just hit you with the Vegeta's fireballs, constant, just non-stop fireball, and you can get around it. You push I think it's triangle circle, you'll teleport behind them, and you can drop a heavy kick on them. Then you hit them with a rush down, and just beat their asses down. That's why I wanted. That's so motherfucking hype. But I'm a PC dude, so we gets no love when it comes to betas. It's like you think the beta would fucking absolutely be on PC, since there's so many different configurations for PC. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You'd think it would be a PC fucking beta.
That's exactly why they don't want to launch the beta on PC, because they don't want people going, oh my god, it doesn't run.
on top of going into like the code and looking at different logs and stuff like that.
No, but that's true, because you can get into the code.
Yeah, data mining.
Fucking bastards.
And there's so many button configurations and combos you can do. Yes, there is. It's just not, tap square, or I guess in the tutorial they tell you to hammer out square, don't they, Akeyles? To get Dragon Balls.
And then to talk about that, the Shenron thing, people were talking about how you summon Shenron. It's not smashing square. It's a combo that you have to do a certain number. I think when you hit around 12, you'll get a Dragon Ball. It's not smashing square, but smashing square is the easiest way to
get the Dragon Ball.
Or Shenron to come out.
And
so what is what? Now, I saw a little bit of it. I didn't understand. What does Shenron do?
It gives you 3 wishes.
It's the ultimate comeback strategy. It gives you 4 wishes, actually.
4 wishes?
Okay.
Yeah, you get to choose. Well, no, you get 1 wish, but you got 4 options for that wish.
And you only be used once per game.
Yeah. And one of them is you bring back a character that's dead, just like the anime. Another one is you get your life back full, or I think it's double what it is now.
Yeah.
The other one is power, which
give you ultimate power,
which is just another limit burst. Which I don't know if you know what limit burst is. It's just
I know limit burst is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I guess for the viewers, it basically makes you stronger and you regen health a lot faster. And then the last one, which I don't understand, which is invincibility. I don't know if that lasts forever or not. But if it does, it needs to be out of the game.
I didn't use the invincibility one at all.
That's not kind of shitty in a fight game. Is invincibility? Like, what the fuck?
You would imagine it's only temporary. Like, I can't imagine a developer. Invincibility, it's permanent.
It's permanent. It's like, goddamn, well, fuck this game then.
But another...
and to summon Shenron, you have to have your key level up to 7.
That too. Oh yeah, you have to use no bars at all, so you're not doing any of the advanced combos or your ultra moves. And on top of that, like during my whole 15 hours of playing, nobody summoned Shenron, and I watched other streamers. I've only seen it one time in an actual match.
I think I haven't seen much of it. Yeah, I haven't seen much of it.
We just got a flash of Eddie there.
Did we get it?
We got like a half-second burst of Eddie face. That was fantastic. He's like, oh shit!
That's what his shit does. Like every time Eddie gets into the call, his shit goes haywire. It's like,
oh, there we go, another flash of Eddie. This is awesome. Dude, this is like a teaser or something. It's like, we get to see it. Oh, no, we don't. We get to see it. Oh, no.
It's almost like a bad...
It's a Kojima's
trailer. Where's the giant whale? Come on, we need a whale. Awesome.
The matchmaking, I didn't have no problem with the matchmaking. I guess they Earthling, right, Akeyles? And you have to work your way up. I started out as Earthling. I got all the way up to Namekian, and that's when I stopped. Because
dude, you struggle with that word, man. Namekian.
Who doesn't know? Come on.
He don't want to be PewDiePie. That's what it is.
Mike, Namekian.
Well, whatever. But yeah, I got all the way to Namekian and I stopped because I figured I don't want to burn myself out, and I want to enjoy the game when it launches Friday. So the matchmaking, but again, like I said, the matchmaking, I had no issues. I don't know what Eddie was talking about here.
Well, I feel like a lot of people are playing online.
I'm sorry. That's killing me. Not stop. Say it with me.
Namekian. I told you, man, he don't want to be PewDiePie, man. He's trying not to, man. He don't want to say the wrong word and shit.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, Mike. Let it go. Let it go just one time.
No, it's not.
Right. Moving on. Yeah, moving on, guys.
I do want to get Eugene's take on it since you are like one of the main, like I guess you love fighting games more so than everybody on this panel. What you think of? What did you think of Dragon Ball? Like as a maybe like competitive or being an evil. What do you think about Dragon Ball being part of that?
I can't see it being a real competitive fighter. I'm sorry, I just can't see it.
Was it easy for you? Because I know you kind of like are
insanely.
You know, it is.
I beat people damn near no effort online, and I have to learn like a couple of 50-50 mix-ups along with the auto combos.
I agree, but there was a lot of casuals on there. There was a lot of people who did the same thing over and over and over. Like this dude rushed me, I block, I punish him, and he rushed me again. I block, I punish.
Yep.
That was the whole match. Like he didn't learn anything, and then he rematched me and did the same thing over again. And this was during the beta. I had at least 80% of my matches just people rushing. That was it.
Yeah.
Like
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like
Dragon Ball Z is meant to be a rush down type of fighting game. Now,
I'm still hyped. I'm still hyped as fuck. So.
I would say,
go ahead, Eugene.
I would say it would be more of a competitive fighting game, in my opinion, if it played closer to Guilty Gear.
I love Guilty Gear though.
It's trying to be its own game. So
wait, where the fuck Eddie come from? What the fuck?
In a way, I mean,
wait, hold on, Eddie. Where the fuck you at, dude? Like, where are you? I can't see.
He's in his. He's in the cafeteria somewhere. I can tell by the tiles.
I'm actually still at work.
Oh, wait a minute, Eddie. Are you security guard?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I know your pain. I was in security for 6 years. I was a guard out at the mental hospital. Out here in Burnaby, Vancouver.
Damn.
I'm a supervisor, so I don't do shit.
We can tell.
Right.
Just hope that nobody else higher up than you streams this show, and you'll be good.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
About to say, so now Eddie, I know you want to get your 2 cents in, man. So was it too easy for you or what?
I didn't really get a good chance to play it because, like, the entire weekend, you know, it was like keeping me locked out. Even when it went open for everybody, it kept me locked out. And then I got to play. I think it was Tuesday for one match, and the matchmaking. When I talk about matchmaking, I'm not only talking about how long it took, but I'm talking about like the level of player I have to play against. And I think that was just really off balance to me. Now,
so, like, what you mean, like playing somebody who was how did Mike say it? Namekian. Namekian.
Okay, yeah.
What?
Whatever.
Was he a Namekian, Earthling, Android? What was he?
He tried to say it real clear. Namekian.
Oh, you were saying?
I played again. I mean, I can't even remember the characters he picked, but I'm more interested into the single player portion of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Dragon Ball.
But that's always been you. You're always more. You're not even an online type of dude all the time. You like the single player story. That's it.
Because as soon as you play me, he'll trade the game in.
No.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get the story and then trade the game in. Like, I ain't playing with these. My friends? No. I don't want that.
It's like, what's the point, Dan? You know what I'm saying? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point?
Why would I want to be somebody's whooping boy?
That's the whole point of the game.
Let's really think about this. I'm smart, right?
Hold on, that's debatable. Hold on. Right. Don't answer that, Terry.
Make that as a statement. You asked a question, so that in and of itself probably means no. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not gonna pay money and just be getting whooped on something because I really don't. Now, a lot has changed as far as like what's going on with me, you know, in my personal life. So I really don't have time to be playing anything online.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Because you at work every day, all day.
He might get married soon.
Hey, wait a minute. If you're the supervisor and you work all the time, you should have plenty of time to play.
Just bring your PlayStation.
Come on, bring your console to work. You just said you're the supervisor. You get to do anything.
Oh,
if you were truly a smart guy, you would be 2 birds with 1 stone, right? 2 birds with 1 stone.
I can't do. I wish I could do that, but it's always somebody in the background wanting my position.
Yo, Eddie, let's set it up. Next Saturday, when a game drops, you and I go at it.
Mike,
Well,
I actually had to get my hand earlier today in New York.
Well, good for you. I'm talking about next Saturday. Eddie, you and I.
If I don't have no other plans, I probably will do that.
He got other plans.
Long?
You know he got other plans. Look, Torque, you know he got other plans, right? You know he got other plans, right?
Can I play y'all?
See, well, now I'm starting to believe that he's a smart man.
He's ducking and running. He's ducking and running. He's like, yo, I can't do this.
Mike,
Mike,
you don't have enough clout to sit back and say anybody.
I do.
Can I play y'all too?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Eugene,
I don't care.
I'm tag teaming Eugene. You take him Saturday, Eugene.
I'm running Beerus, Goku, and Vegeta.
I'm running Vegeta, Gohan, and Frieza.
Goku Black, Beerus, and Hit. That's who I'm running with.
And practice.
Vegeta. Point blank. End of story.
Fuck Vegeta.
You need a Super Boo on your. You need a Kid Boo on your team, and you need a Gohan for the mix-up.
Gohan for sure, though. After watching the beta, yeah.
And before you say anything already, Vegeta Blue has a whole different moveset. They even said he did.
Vegeta Blue.
Mike, I think you need to put the drink down.
I couldn't think for a second. Vegeta Blue has a whole different moveset there. Vegeta Blue. Before he's reskinned.
It's the alcohol, you know what I'm saying? It is. It's that I feel it is burbling up.
Yeah, all his moves have super in front of it.
Right.
Namekian.
Oh, no.
Alright, let's talk about the next beta.
That going after Mike is probably the easy win, so
alright, let's
they
go
all like to pick on me.
I can tell.
Hey, Mike,
They all like to pick on me. Because I am the comedy of the show. I am the comedy of the show.
Alright, Monster Hunter beta. Now, Mike, I know you got into that one. Have you tested it, Akeyles or Torque or Terry? Have you
I wish.
So let me ask Terry, because I know y'all said Terry doesn't like other games except the ones that everybody hate. So let me ask Terry, what did you think of
Well, wait a minute. Before you get her opinion, you need to ask the rest of us what we thought of the game. She can only formulate her opinion after the fact, right? She can't tell me straight out.
Okay, we all hate the game.
Terry, I'm asking you, what did you think of the beta?
I hated it.
That must mean it's amazing then.
The game was definitely one of my most anticipated games that I was super hyped for. But then I played the beta, and the gameplay for it was not me. I had no fun playing it. I kept on complaining about things like, why do I have to do this? Why isn't it this way? This would make it more sense. And it was no fun to play. It was no fun to play at all.
What about the combo system?
You can voice your opinion on it and get in touch, with the developers and critique the shit out of it.
Eddie, you have an absolutely beautiful forehead, by the way. I thought shit was going down at Eddie's work for a minute there. It's like, we're looking at his face, and then all of a sudden it's like, crap, the phone fell,
and
we
like
just see the ceiling. I'm like
shit.
waiting for the gunshots. What's going on?
World Star! That's all you hear. World Star!
And then his forehead showed up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can breathe safe. Eddie's all right.
So, how was the combat? Like, I know some people kind of were complaining about the combat a little bit.
I didn't like the combat either.
Detection?
Oh my god, the combat. No, it was horrible. The weapons in the game were so hard to use. They did so little damage. It was way too hard and complicated for no reason. Like, I literally went from like the easiest setting just to see how the difference would be between the easy and hard. And easy is just too fucking difficult. It's like, no. No.
Have you played previous Monster Hunter games?
No, this was going to be my big one to get introduced to the series because everyone always hyped up the series. Like, this is an amazing series. I looked at, trailers and things that people are talking about. I was like, this game looks amazing. I definitely want to try it. I'm no longer trying it.
Oh, that sucks because I'm in the same position. I never played any of the previous Monster Hunters.
Yeah.
And this one looks really cool, and I love the concept of Monster Hunter in general. Like, I loved Evolve for that too. But
has anybody else?
It's just a giant game of cat and mouse. Like, you go and you try to track down frickin' the enemy or whatever the monster you go find, and then you find it. You do a little battle, and it runs away. And you gotta track it down again. Find it. You do a little battle.
Oh, rinse and repeat.
It's just mix and repeat, and you have a fucking timer to do it too.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh shit, that sucks.
You have a timer to kill the damn thing, and when you get onto the harder difficulties, it's near impossible to freaking kill it before the timer runs out because you spend so much time tracking the damn thing.
Anything's possible.
And you get your experience from, scanning footprints, not killing shit. So it's like you can go run around and kill shit. You're gonna get more XP, scanning a fucking footprint. It's like, why?
That's lame. So, were you playing it solo?
I was playing with Mike.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, are you supposed to play in a big party? Like, because my buddy and I have just started playing Rainbow Six Siege, and we're just playing the two of us over a LAN, and it specifically tells you when you start the game, like, we don't make it any easier for you, even though you're playing with not the right number of players. And holy fuck, that game is hard. So maybe it's a similar thing. You need more people.
Because maybe it was just since it was you two that it was definitely harder to kind of take care of those.
No, it was the gameplay was trash, and like even what Gruntle was saying in the Twitch chat is that even the matching up with the multiplayer was bullshit too, and like and then you can't even switch your shit out. You have to go all the way back to a camp. Where you
to switch your equipment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that
so if you're on the other side of the goddamn map chasing this thing down and your weapon is shit and you don't like it, you have to go all the way back and just to switch your fucking shit out.
And there's no like fast travel back to camp?
That's fucked up. What's up, Dreology? What's up?
Yeah,
that's weird.
Is this a multiplayer game only?
No, I think you can do it solo.
You can do solo. You can do single player multiplayer.
It's like a story mode too. Because I don't want to get this shit and then
there's a single.
But just so everyone's clear, it is not an open world game. Don't think you're going into an open world experience. You are not.
Right.
You are going into a closed little area where you got to battle some shit and then you're gonna move on. You're not in an open world experience at all.
But then why is it so hard to? Why is it so hard to track down the monster then?
If it's in a small area,
a big environment.
It's a big environment.
That's not. It's just.
It depends on how you playing. I want to say because when I had my 4-man group, we all split up, and then we were able to find the monster a lot faster. Yeah. And once we all split up, we found the tracks, and then we all got to where the tracks were, and then we split up there, and then we were able to find it under 5 minutes.
Right.
And I don't know. I feel like the game is fun if you're just playing it to relax and chill. It's not like a serious game.
Oh, I hate it when fucking people say that about games. This game's fun if you're not expecting to have any fun.
No, if you're not trying to go hard. If you're not trying to go hard.
I get it. I totally get what you're saying, Akeyles, but I hate that as like an excuse as to why.
I wouldn't pay $60 for it, but I can see myself having fun with it.
I don't know. I'm still hype about it though. I still want the game because I like previous series. So
a lot of people told me that right there. What Akeyles said, you'll have more fun if you do it with a party of people, of friends. Now the whole party of friends, the whole matchmaking thing was retarded. To pair up your friends, you have to enter a code. You don't just use the simple invite on PlayStation or whatever. You have to type in a code.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they implement that?
And it's not even a small code either. It's
Yeah,
and it's case sensitive too.
I
So
mean,
it's like-
It's case sensitive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's case
I can
sensitive.
understand when indie developers do that kind of thing because they're like, you know what? To be honest, I don't have a fucking clue actually how to implement the PlayStation
Right.
Friend system. But when a pro AAA developer does it, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? You've only been making games for 30 years. You think you'd have figured this shit out by now?
That's
mean-
astounds me. That astounds me. I cannot believe
mean,
that. Really?
When was the game on before it came?
No,
to
hold on.
Isn't it usually more of a handheld series?
Yeah, it was.
It is.
It was. Yeah.
Maybe that's their problem. Is
maybe-
they're used to having a certain gameplay style that works for a handheld, but when you get to an actual console, this doesn't make sense.
Well, no, but they've had Monster Hunter on GameCube and
PlayStation.
stuff.
Yeah, GameCube.
Yeah, they've had it on full consoles, so that's not an excuse. Like,
All right. Well, I don't know.
There-
All I know is I had so much hype, and then I played the beta, and I literally told my my husband to go and cancel the
I
pre-order because I'm not touching that shit ever again.
Yeah, but
I think I'm a co-sign with Terry on this. I'm gonna stay away from that shit.
I thought it was open though. Like you heard the developers,
No.
they were talking. They said it was wide open. Like they said
Well,
you
the
can go
little area that
anywhere,
they put
jump
you
on any
in, you
fucking
can,
thing.
I guess it's open world when you
It's
can,
more-
free explore the area they put you in, but you can't just decide, well, I don't want to do this. I want to go way over here. You can't do that. You're only
It's not Skyrim
Dreology
level
said stop
open world.
listening.
yeah.
It's closed instances, like kind of like Destiny 1.
Dreology
where
said
you-
stop listening to Terry.
but yeah.
Zach
I'm not
co-signed.
getting. I'll say I'm not getting the game. I wasn't interested after I played it.
Well, yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, it's like
Pretty much everybody who's played it is like, yeah, it's not all that great.
Damn, I just don't want to
And see-
hear that because I like Monster Hunter series.
And see, like the whole matchmaking thing. It's not the first time. I want to go back to the matchmaking thing. The whole game with your friends. It's not the first time because hell, they do it on Street Fighter V. You can't, use the PlayStation invite. You gotta type in your.
That's because it
CFID.
also has PC players. So
I'm like,
this one.
Thank you, Akeyles, for that.
You said what?
Still, it's
So guys, I have an idea. Even though this Monster Hunter game is apparently looking like it's going to be bad, take the money you were going to use to buy Nintendo Labo and buy Monster Hunter. Even though it's a shit game, just buy it because then you're voting with your wallet and they'll make a better sequel. And that's a better use of your money because you'll probably get more out of Monster Hunter than you will out of Nintendo Labo.
Absolutely.
Problem
taking
solved,
that.
right? Yeah. That's the solution. Because if nobody buys the game, Monster Hunter's going the way of the dodo. But
Oh, you already know. It's done.
Yeah.
But now I want to talk about the third one here, and that's Metal Gear Survive. Now, I think this one flew under everybody's fucking radar, but that weird, like, survival Metal Gear game had its beta as well. I don't know if anybody tried it. Hell, I didn't even know they were fucking
I
doing
didn't
it.
even know about it.
In the States. It's
You said what?
The beta's not available in the States, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
I know. So I know it started over. I know it started overseas. They got the beta open right now, and they said they're planning to bring that in about a month or two here. But
people are playing it.
and that's what I'm saying. People were doing it on Twitch too. Like people had the beta up on Twitch.
Yeah, they probably had a Japanese account.
No.
well, no, IGN says the beta starts today.
Yeah. The
January
beta already started.
18th.
Okay, so the beta starts today. Yeah.
And it's running till the 21st.
Yeah, Austin. Actually, it started last night because Austin. was
Yesterday,
playing last night.
yesterday. Sorry.
Yeah, because I was so saying I know I see some people streaming it, but
I downloaded it this morning.
Did you check it out?
Not yet. I was playing Assassin's Creed.
So you gotta stop drinking, man.
So wait a minute. Dan said, "Did you check it out?" And you said, "Yeah, I was playing Assassin's Creed." What?
All right, that's why I said stop drinking.
No, I said no. I downloaded it, but I haven't checked it out because I was playing.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Right.
Eddie,
There
your
you go.
head is so big in that square, dude.
Let me take two.
There we go.
Then you was pulling a collar, a bloody collar. Look at that shit.
Beautiful eyes, Eddie. Beautiful eyes.
Like we got the Illuminati in this bitch. You know.
Oh wait, you got to open your eyelid a little bit more, and there we go. We got the horror vibe going on here.
Yo. Hey Mike. Hey Mike. Guess what I got, Mike?
I see it, fam. I see it.
That
I see it, fam.
You said what?
The Namekian juice. The Namekian juice. You got the Namekian juice.
The Namekian juice.
Wait a minute. Why, Eugene? Why the hell did you just turn on your camera to show some booze and then disappear?
Right. You got a fucking camera, just not using it.
Do you have like self-esteem issues?
He's not wearing pants.
You look like a pretty man to me. Come on, come back on camera.
Well, I'm currently playing video games right now, and it triggers Terry, so I'm like we had a. It was
but
like
what it is he doesn't have on pants, and his legs is hairy and shiny.
Well, then just don't stand up. It's okay.
Actually, my legs are quite ashy.
His bush is really high.
It looks like he got a fro in his lap. Like he got an afro in his lap.
Scythe in order to get rid of it. Oh no.
That's fucked up. Anyway, let's get to our potluck news segment. Street Fighter V Arcade Edition is out. So we talked about that a little earlier, about the booty clap that I put on Akeyles.
The booty clap.
But now I'm gonna give a shout out to Dreology because he did jump in earlier, and he did, kind of run through all of us. But I can tell you this, Dre, you didn't get any perfects, no motherfucking perfects. You know what I'm saying? And he never will get that shit on me. He knows this. That's why he's so triggered right now. But yeah, we were having a lot of fun with that on our sparring session as well. So that was dope. Like Akeyles. Now, were you triggered about Sakura or Sakura, however you pronounce it? Were you triggered about that?
Sakura.
Yeah, Sakura.
But nah. I was just upset because Mike was telling me, "Hey, you getting all the new characters for free," and then I log on.
And I kept telling him you wasn't.
I log on. I'm like, "Where are my goddamn characters?"
I did the same shit. I updated my shit. I'm like, all right, I have the same motherfuckers that I started out with because I
told everybody you wasn't getting none of that shit for free.
So yeah, I ended up spending $30 unlocking.
You spent $30 on that shit? Akeyles, say it ain't so, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I want to find a character that I can play with since everybody's up in Street Fighter right now.
You spent $30.
Yeah, for all the characters.
Well, wait a minute. How much does the base game cost?
It was a free upgrade for him.
Yeah. No. So I bought the game back when it came out. When did it come out? 2014?
Yeah. No.
Or 60. Or was
2016.
16.
Yeah, I was going to say, it couldn't have been that long ago.
Yeah, 14. No, that's Street Fighter 4 or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, it was so long ago. I ain't played this shit.
2008, Danny.
But so how much did it cost you originally?
It was 60 originally, and then
And then you dropped another 30?
He dropped another 30.
Jesus fuck, what the hell? No, absolutely, yes. Because holy shit, who pays $90 for a game? That's all.
Who doesn't? Who does want the season pass?
Me, I don't spend $90 on games. That's why I play on Steam.
Exactly.
I own both the consoles. The only games I have are the ones you get for free when you pay the $60 for your annual membership.
I mean,
actually, dude, the game came out in 2016 at $60. Fight Pass season 1 was $30. Season 2 was $30. Season 3 is $30.
Damn!
Oh my god.
So I got the season 1 and 2 for $15 for half off.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. How?
He said, no, you did. I did. Stop fucking lying.
It was it was 2010, right? It's still
Your box
$30
is okay now.
For something that was $60 original, right?
The game is come out 2010.
Huh?
Okay.
I said $20 and 10. The $20 for the season pack 2 and $10 for the season pack 1, which were originally $30. So everybody else who bought it for $30, right?
Yeah.
No.
So I bought it for.
So you got it from the PSN, right, for that price?
Yeah, sure. for $30.
Yeah, sure. I don't remember.
For $30 for both. I spent $20
Yeah,
into
I think I'm being caught in a lie. No.
No.
Kidding, man. Don't worry. I'm teasing.
But yeah, everybody else spent 60. I spent 30. I mean,
So you paid
Well-
120.
No, because he only did
I
the
paid
60
90.
and the 30.
Yeah, instead of the 120 like everybody else.
So
Like
That's
Mike.
still like it still sounds shitty.
that's a lot. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
God
happened to
damn.
the idea that games would go down in price over the years instead of up?
Not DLC.
They lied.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Somebody tell me, is it just on my screen that I'm frozen?
You
this
froze, man.
terrible
You are
pose?
absolutely frozen. You're like a
Oh,
meme
man.
right now.
You know what?
dude.
I know.
And that needs
How
do the screenshot that
How do I reset my
That
camera?
needs a screenshot right now.
I mean, they could have been in a much worse pose. I can tell you that.
It's just like I just want to put the text like, let me tell you something. Like I just want to put that shit out.
Somebody's got to put a drink in my hand. I mean, come on.
So that face you make when you're getting ready to disagree with Terry.
He's just practicing his mime game, that's all.
He's like,
Oh, that's funny.
But look, I used to pirate games. I feel bad. I need to pay for them now. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's good.
Controlling, man.
all right.
When you've got the money, it's good that you're well the developers you like. I'm totally down with that. Like previous games, Half-Life 2, I probably would have dropped $600 on it had I known I would have had so much use out of the damn thing. So
Hell yeah. Half-Life still being used, really. Shit.
well, no, exactly. And the engine, that's what got me into games. Is well, okay, Half-Life 1 did, but still. No, fuck 3. 3's never coming. It's a fantasy.
Dude, you know, I still believe, man.
Valve's never making that fucking game. They don't even make games anymore. They just buy companies who have already made other games and put their logo on it.
Life is gone anyway. They like
Yeah.
damn.
The fucking
Yeah, I know,
head writer
I know.
left. He's like, I'm just done with this shit. Wait a minute, why am I still an employee at Valve? I don't do anything. It's hard to say no to a job that's willing to pay you several $100,000 a year to just show up and jack off all day in front of a monitor.
I need that fucking
Like,
job. You know what I'm saying?
seriously?
God damn, can I get that? I have a bunch of.
I
I'll give me
know.
a box of moist towelettes, and you know what I'm saying? And we good to
He's all
go.
set up for it.
Yeah.
Moist toilet.
Eddie's just sitting there going, what do you need moist towelettes for? Just jerk off right on the screen.
Paint the fucking walls, man.
Jackson Pollock, the whole room. Come on.
It just brick on the wall, like no.
It'd be like that scene, like self-fucking old boy.
Danny stays moist. Danny
Hold
stays
on, I'm never moist. Never moist. Never
No,
moist.
he said he was using moist towelettes.
I
Come
said
on.
with the moist towelettes. Right. I was being respectful.
True. He was being respectful to the Valve offices.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on.
I respect my place of work, and I will wipe it
Yeah.
up.
He's a clean person.
Exactly. God of War has announced their new Stone Mason edition that you can pre-order right now, and it comes with this fucking crazy looking statue. I'm not going to Terry because Terry's triggered already about God of War. So let me go to Eddie. So did you check that shit? I know you probably already got that shit pre-ordered, don't
Yeah, I
you?
pre-ordered it day one. I was like, hell yeah. And then the thing about it is GameStop has they did really good with their app on the phones, you know what I'm saying? They got like the Amazon thing going where you don't even have to pay for it right then and there. Just when it's getting ready to release, that's when they take your money, but they let you pre-order. So yeah, out the gate I pre-ordered already. And plus I'm going to the store and see if I can pre-order me another copy.
Quiet said, I'm sorry, Quiet said, I love Torque's profile picture. That's what they look like right now.
So I don't know what the fuck I pressed, but I accidentally detached Michael's screen, so now it's just floating around and I can't get it to dock back in.
Okay, go to the corner of your picture, which is a profile picture.
My picture's gone. I can't even see my own picture.
Dude, we can totally see you right now. Like,
oh,
you literally...
there we go. I undocked myself too. Okay.
Okay. So now you see yourself, right? You're not moving still.
How about I clear all layout? Will that do anything?
Possibly. It may hang you up too.
Oh, all right. Okay, so how do you fucking dock this thing back in?
You gotta hit that little square in the bottom right corner.
Oh, which looks like full screen. Okay, there we go.
See that? Yep.
There we go. I fixed it, but no, I'm still frozen. Maybe I should drop the call and come back.
Yeah, drop and come back. It'll
all
fix
right.
it. Yep.
But Torque, you know that about to become a meme, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, anything to help a Pyragon Games, right? Like, I have so few people who know about my company right now. I am totally down with an internet meme. Put a fucking dildo in my hand. I don't care. Just something.
Hold on, let me
as long as you include. As long as you include the Pyragon Games logo and a link to my store page, I am down with whatever meme you want to design.
That. Boom. I'm going to send you the meme that I'm going to make, too. I'm saving it right now, dude. Now you can restart.
Okay, invite me back in 2 seconds.
All right. I got it. I'm about to fuck his shit up. Let's see.
Just don't get yourself banned there, Danny.
I know. Let's see if he's coming back.
All right, now I don't even get a camera anymore?
Right. Oh, you off cam. Oh, shit.
I'm off cam. What the hell? It's plugged in.
Uh-oh. Rip.
Is he losing a life?
Is he losing a life?
Yeah.
There we go. I can't. Yeah, you're coming in.
Well, take off the second Eddie off the screen for now.
Yeah, I'm about to do it. I'm trying to do it right now. There we go.
That's what you get when you buy a Microsoft cam instead of a Logitech.
You gotta open a loot box to
Microsoft. But seriously.
Wow.
Oh man.
Fortnite. So Fortnite has released.
Oh no.
Yes. Fortnite
oh, no.
released a giant map update. They added a bunch of new landmarks.
10.
I wish
whole new city.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, whole new cities and shit. I wish Leon was here because he's a big Fortnite dude. Have you guys checked out the new map yet?
I have.
He's fine, chicken for the family.
Shut the fuck up, Eugene. What'd you say, Mike? You tested it out, Mike? You checked it out?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I liked it.
Because then they added a bunch of new biomes and shit too, right? Different scenery.
There's different cities you can drop into now. There was tilted towers, some kind of shaft, something I can't remember what it's called. Oh, shifty shaft.
Some kind of shaft, something.
Shifty,
I love that.
Right, shifty shaft.
Giant hard shaft. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called shifty shafts. The other one.
Look, Eddie leery as fuck right now.
I don't go nowhere near shifty shafts.
That's a joke that's too open. That joke is too easy. I was gonna bite Terry. I was getting ready to just.
You were gonna grab and bite.
I was gonna grab that easy ass fucking joke and
You heard it. Danny said he was gonna bite onto the shifty shaft.
I heard him.
I'm gonna let you have that.
I'm gonna grab and bite that long hard shaft. Well,
really.
I mean, granted, at least, Dan, you're biting it, because that means get it the hell away from me, right?
Exactly.
Damn,
that's my defense mechanism. My arms are tied. I can't. You bite it. Get the fuck away from me.
Danny's really coming out of the closet.
Shut the fuck up.
No, he's not coming out of the closet.
I'm trying to protect myself.
That's actually our physical education teacher in high school told the girls to do that if they ever got raped. She said, just bite it.
Bite the shitty shaft.
All of a sudden, Terry about to drop out the call and broop, fuck this conversation.
I'm wondering, is this a pattern every night or just when I'm here?
You know what? I'm starting to notice a pattern when you're here.
I don't know. Mike brought it up.
Mike, you know, he always brings it up. He brings up the Conan shit, too. He brings it up all the time. He talk about me, and he got dick on the brain. All right.
Nobody said nothing about dick until you just said
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
He said the long shaft. Come
I
on.
said the long shaft.
He has a damn dick physics and shitty shaft.
Whatever. There was a leak for Red Dead Redemption 2. They said it was what was it in Mexico's Amazon site?
Yeah, Amazon Mexico.
July
Also,
12th,
released in
2018,
July.
right? Yeah,
Yes.
July. I'm extra hype about that. I love Red Dead Redemption. That's one of my favorite franchises right now.
Let's hope none of those 4 big titles that Sony plans on drops anywhere around that game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, that would be a death sentence. Yeah. They better plan that shit out. Because
Death sentence worse than Titanfall. Come on.
Yeah, don't pull a Titanfall. You know what I'm saying? Don't fail. But Red Dead is gigantic, and you know I think everybody kind of is just expecting to have this fucking game. You know, I wish it was coming out on PC, but no announcements yet. There was some rumbling saying that Take-Two was like it could fit well on PC and shit, but you know they you know so-called, like Mike say, give us the shaft when it comes to fucking Red Dead Redemption.
You know, you eventually you will get it. It's just going to take about 6 months. They're going to fine tweak it and everything, and they got to make sure y'all don't data mine the shit.
Here we go. Come on now. You
Everything
act like
comes out on PC.
hold on. You act like every
Everything.
PC dude. Like all we do is we download the game and then we data mine and shit.
Oh no,
like,
it's getting data mined. Don't deny.
Well, I mean, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying that's not the goal. You know what I'm saying? The
Like,
goal is to
between
play.
you and Akeyles, which one of y'all is going to do it first?
I don't data mine.
Yeah, I ain't got the time.
Yeah. I don't data mine. I just want the fucking game. See where your biases led you. Your biases led you to a flat accusation. That's what it is.
Now, you know you lying.
Hold on a second, Danny. Hey, Danny, can I respond right quick? To
No, you can't.
He
Huh?
said something in the chat that was like kind of simple.
What'd he say?
Achilles claimed he gave me some work in Tekken.
I didn't give you work.
Motherfucker, hold on.
You don't remember that?
No, you didn't. You didn't even want to come off me.
Okay. We get bad memory
Yeah,
now.
when did Eugene
I
turn
got
into
you.
damn kid Michael Jackson?
This man said he gave me.
He got.
This man said he gave me the business. This man said he
gave me the business.
Namekian.
Look at you look like a struggling YouTuber, Aiden. Shut up. This motherfucker.
Oh shit! Torque dropped out. His shit dropped out. Namekian. So
I'm gonna give him a moment to go through his settings, then I'll hit him on invite.
yep. Go ahead and bring
I
him
gotta
on.
get ready to go,
Dude actually
guys.
said he gave me some work in Tekken.
Oh shit!
I gotta get ready to go. So
We get an amnesia now. I got you.
Who'd you beat me with?
With Horan.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And you're
Hold on,
wrong.
why do I
You
keep
got your
taking over the
ass beat by
boxes?
Horan.
I'm taking over all the fucking boxes. Every time somebody jump out, it's like,
Cause you're fucking awesome, Danny.
no, fuck that shit. Here you go. All right.
He's a boss takeover. The box man.
I'm just doing what Nintendo doing. Maneuvering these boxes. That's all I'm doing.
New Patreon tier cardboard.
Cardboard Patreon tier. There you
$10 a
go.
month.
You know, we'll send you a piece of cardboard. You can fold it and shape it. You know.
You can choose from Walmart or McDonald's.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh shit, he's back. He's back.
What did I miss in the
Don't forget
couple of
your
minutes I was
They all
on?
look like a meme.
Hold
Our
on,
new
try to-
Patreon tier cardboard.
Yeah, we got cardboard Patreon tier.
Walmart or McDonald's. And if you pay an extra $3, you can get the Target kind.
Hell yeah. All right, there we go. All right, he's back. All right. No more profile pics.
No, hopefully not. Well, hold on. Wait a minute.
Terrible.
Have fun, Internet. Have fun.
Right. That shit's getting screenshotted, too. New Fable game is in development. I think it's the Forza guys, right?
Playground games.
Yeah. The Forza... whatchamacallit? Not the main game, but the Horizon.
Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Forza
Yeah.
Horizon Playground.
Well, that's about as awesome as when Activision decided that Bizarre, with all their experience in creating Project Gotham Racing, needed to make the next James Bond game.
Oh,
We
yeah,
all know
that
how well
was
that
shitty as
went.
Fuck. That shit was garbage.
So you can imagine
Terry's
that.
gonna be upset.
I think it'll look good.
Yeah,
I think
mean,
one thing it'll
look good, but I
yeah.
mean, they know how to make cars look good. I don't know if they know how to, do people and
You know,
RPGs and stuff. I mean, that's
the movement will be smooth as silk.
You just have no combat skills, even though you carry
Yeah.
swords. It's like, why am I fucking
And
carrying a sword? Then?
all of your shields will have rims on the outside. Look at they spinning.
Oh, you're
That would be so fucking terrible.
Yo, Torque. All your shields have spinning rims.
Yeah, exactly. Look at they spinning.
They spin it. Yeah, hell no, that would be trash. But you know what? I like Fable. I liked the original games. I mean, I didn't love them, absolutely in love with them, but I did like them. I had some fun.
I had a blast playing the Fable games. So much fun. I mean, I'm all for them making a new one, but I mean, I'm just worried that it won't be the same. It's not gonna. They probably won't have that same British humor that that a Fable fan is gonna be expecting. It's gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be off. It's gonna.
Everybody's gonna sound like fucking Trump in the game. And
Yeah.
Well, no, you leveled up to level 2.
They're not an American studio. They're not an American studio.
Yeah, I thought they weren't American. Yeah.
They were gonna open up a studio for them. I know that. Like, they wanted to make their own studio to make the game or something. Like, they're gonna branch out.
Oh,
But
well,
I don't know.
probably just a different group of developers, because, so far they've said it is actually the studio that made Forza Horizon. So.
Yeah, Forza Horizon, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's kind of, like I said, it'll look
They're
amazing.
basically going to do Playgrounds is basically going to be like BioWare, where they're going to have another studio someplace else, and they're
Right.
just going to make Fable. So we might end up with an Andromeda situation.
Oh,
You know
God,
what
I'm about
Well,
to say, please don't.
I don't think you have to worry about that. EA's not involved, so there's no studio with like 35 years of experience making really shitty decisions every year involved. Yeah.
It's so fucking true.
Oh my God! Like, I love the IPs that EA owns, but my God, does that company just stink? It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Learn from your past mistakes.
But they don't, because you know why? Because the
Money.
those fucking
Yeah.
investors, they don't know shit about gaming. They're just like, maximize the profit. I don't give a fuck if you pull a Nintendo and sell boxes. We need motherfucking that money. And that's all.
They already own the good IPs, so they know
That's
they can
how they
do
do it, though, and especially like football. That shit is like a straight chokehold on that fucking franchise. I wish 2K can get it or actually develop a game, but no, EA has the fucking rights to that shit. So can't nobody make the game, So I don't know.
Stepping back a sec, Terry, with your worry about not having the British humor, the developers are actually in the United Kingdom. So Playground Games is. I just looked it up because I was reading about it yesterday.
They gotta keep it in there, though. I mean, they
Yeah,
can be British, but they might not put any British humor in the game. You know what I mean?
They probably can handle it. I mean, you can't always just say that because the company doesn't have prior experience doing one thing. They are developers. Modeling is modeling, whether you're doing like cars or characters or whatever. Right. And you gotta hope that if they've made games before, then there's a pretty good chance that they're going to be able to pull this one off, especially if Microsoft actually gives them the proper kind of backing that they need. It's usually the publisher, right? It's on the publisher. If the publisher supports them and actually gives them the resources they need, then hell yes, they can pull it off. But if the publisher's just like, no, we're going to give it to this one studio over here because, you know, they'll be 10 times cheaper and, you know, they're going to crank it out in 6 months, then that's where things become a problem.
Please don't crank it out in 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
That's not going to happen.
Shit is fuck. It's like, where's the ARM physics and shit?
As long as they get some veterans on the team to help out. You know, I'm just worried that if they start up a fresh studio, they might just, you know, try to get all fresh people.
Yeah, I don't know where you got the idea that they're starting a fresh studio, because as far as I've read, I was just reading about it yesterday. Right? It's Playground Games. They've been founded since 2010, right? So they've got a lot of key team members. They're obviously going to hire on new people. They're going to build up their team, and they might be branching out. Like it might be splitting Playground Games into 2 different development, groups basically. But I doubt they're just going to give a franchise like Fable to a brand new studio that has 0 experience working either with each other or on games in general, right?
True.
So Microsoft's not that dumb.
They are. They are independent though. They are an independent developer.
Yeah, except they're working with an owned IP. So Microsoft is the one who's in charge of what happens. That's why I'm saying it's up to Microsoft to actually give them the resources that they need. And I mean, look at Rocksteady. Look at Rocksteady with the Batman series, right?
Yes.
Sorry, Mike.
Right. I was saying Microsoft just needs to give them the money, step back, and say, "Yo, you guys do your thing. We'll try not to get involved."
Yeah. I mean, they'll be lucky if they get that. They're not likely to get that.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's Microsoft.
But
they're not going to just drop, millions of dollars.
But
they handle it and shit. They make a top-down shooter. That should be bullshit.
Not until they've at least proven themselves. No. But I totally get you. Like if Microsoft just says, "Hey, look, we trust you. We'll check in with you every 6 months," and they're not going to fuck them on the resource front, then it should be okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to, end up like, we get a canceled game like Scalebound.
No, exactly.
Though. I want Scalebound.
Well,
so
and
bad.
that's case in point. Like according to Platinum Games, the reason why Scalebound actually tanked was because Microsoft wasn't giving them the resources they needed.
Right.
So, that's what happens. And I mean, as I was saying, like Rocksteady Games, who the hell had heard of Rocksteady before Batman? No one.
Nobody.
Like they made one game, you played like a firefighter or something. I don't know what the fuck it was. They proved that they could make a game. They knew how to make a game. I don't know how they landed the Batman franchise. Like what kind of deals they had to do to get it.
Excellent Batman game.
And they did a fantastic job because Warner Brothers decided that, okay, we want a good Batman game. We're going to give you the resources. So. I mean, hopefully. I was never huge on Fable anyway, so I'm not worried about, whether it changes a whole lot. But
I liked Fable 1 and 2, but Fable 3 was just meh to me.
I kind of wanted to change though. I actually want the combat system to be something real, because I think that was kind of where my love was lost with Fable. Like I thought Fable, like as far as the humor and the story and the world that they built around that, I love those elements when they came together. But if you really just pull back and you watch the combat, it was like there's a lot to be desired. So
granted, Fable is an older series too. So.
Yes, it's old, older series, so you could do more shit now for sure.
I think they're the ones that kind of started the whole. You can choose your path between good or bad.
Yeah, and I mean, Molyneux's always wanted to do that with his games all the way back to Black and White, right?
Yeah, remember he talked about that. Yeah.
A developer who gives you the ability to sexually molest your animals? Like, seriously? No, guys, this is hilarious. I was playing Black and White, and they tell you, using the mouse, you need to gesture, right? And they tell you can smack your animal around, or you can pet it. And so I've got a cow, and I'm like rubbing its belly, and I'm doing this with the mouse, and then all of a sudden it went too low, and the cow goes, ooh, ooh, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I just sexually abused a digital avatar. Oh no, that like scarred me for life. But he added it in there.
So I hope he doesn't do, or this doesn't happen in Fable.
Well, I mean, Molyneux's not involved. So
yeah, Molyneux's not involved, so they're not as creeptastic. Because I always thought Molyneux was kind of creepy, though. Honestly, he seemed funny, but he's like that funny dude that you knew he was creepy. He was like, he's hilarious.
I don't know if you guys. Do you guys ever watch game developer interviews? They've got
all the time.
It used to be on game trailers. It used to be bonus round, and now IGN's got IGN Unfiltered.
Yep.
And I think it was Unfiltered where they actually have Peter Molyneux come on and he talks. And the guy, like, he's a genius in a lot of ways, but he doesn't know fuck about game design. Like, he started his entire career just bullshitting his way into the lead role as a developer on these games. I mean, it's awesome that he pulled it off, but he really doesn't seem to know the limitations.
His ideas are so grandiose, though. Like, he talks there's a world, and the world
because
is
he doesn't know what the limitations are.
He's like, every plant will have a photosynthesis. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, and that's like I don't know his real name, but PlayerUnknown from PUBG. He said it's the same thing. He doesn't come from a background of game development. He doesn't know what the limitations are. So every time he tells the guys at Bluehole, "Hey, I want you to do this," they're like, "Fuck you, man! What the hell?" But it leads to some really interesting ideas that other developers wouldn't really think of, because they're like, well, we would never try to make the trees all have photosynthesis, because why the fuck would we? It's too hard. And yet what you don't realize is that photosynthesis in all the trees is like the most amazing emergent gameplay you could imagine.
Right, you could actually see the roots grow. Like, holy shit, that would be amazing, actually. But when he does talk, like especially when he talked about Fable, he made it like this big, larger than life thing, and I think that's why I tried it out, because I was like, fuck, he's selling this shit like it's the greatest goddamn open world game ever created and shit. And I played it, I'm like, okay, it's good. I love RPGs anyway, but it's not amazing, but it was good. I had a good time in it. All right, so we have made it. I know, Torque, I know you can only do so much. But we've made it to the final round. So now I'm triggered. I've been triggered, through the whole show. But does anybody else want to jump in? Because you remember the rules of the final round. We get our say, and there's no rebuttals. So anybody triggered? I'm triggered. Eugene. We don't want to see. We don't want to see your fucking girl webcam, footage and shit.
I'm going to get some water, damn it. Shut up.
I'm just waiting for the man with the axe to jump out in the background there, or to smash his way through that wood paneling. There you go. That's you. Like, when is he going to come through that wood paneling? Just driving at you in the back of Eugene's head.
Eugene, I'm coming for you, motherfucker. Torque, are you triggered? I'm triggered. But
not this week. Anyways, not this week. There's nothing that's pissed me off. I've just been playing my PUBG. I was trying Human Fall Flat. I have to say I love that game so far.
Okay, Human Fall Flat. I've seen that on Steam, right?
Yeah. No, it's pretty good. For those of you who don't know, it's probably still on Fanatical. They actually have a sale on right now where you can get it for like 60% off. And they added multiplayer. So I can't remember what the hell Fanatical used to be called before they rebranded as Fanatical, but they're like Humble Bundle or whatever. They're a place where you can get a bunch of cheap games.
Humble Bundle has,
and they're totally legit too. So if you go to fanatical.com, it's like right on the top page. Human Fall Flat now with added multiplayer and 60% off. So
fuck you do multiplayer and that shit.
Well, come on, multiplayer puzzle game. It's like Portal.
Okay, well, yeah, I can see. Okay, yeah, all right.
But I've been visiting family the last 2 weeks, so I haven't really had any.
Okay, so I've
had family trigger me.
Okay,
I had family trigger the fuck out of me.
Now,
in final round, we're going to talk about here.
Well, in final round, you can talk about anything that triggers you. That's the thing. Is you're always right. So I'm jumping in. So if you got some family trigger moments, I like to hear it. So let's welcome me and Torque in the
final round.
All right, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna be quick. Nintendo, just stop. Don't do the boxes. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, and then I don't. Just Nintendo. If you're listening, if you just so happen to be going through YouTube and you say, "Who the fuck are these dudes?" and you click us and you're listening. Don't do the box shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it. I know you've already announced it, but you're a big corporation. You can just sweep that shit. Just don't show anything else. You know what I'm saying? Just dead that whole fucking idea and keep it pushing. How about release Pokemon? Yeah.
I gotta jump on that bandwagon there and say, fans, don't let Nintendo do it. Don't give them your money. Take your money and put it somewhere else, anywhere else. I don't give a fuck where you put it. Just don't give it to Nintendo and their goddamn cardboard.
If you want to waste your money, put it on our Patreon.
Hey, yeah, absolutely.
Just toss that money because we'll make way more better use of it. We'll level our shit up if you just really try to do that. But that's all. I just had a quick one. I was just triggered about Nintendo because I just could not believe they went here. And like I said, it was weird and it didn't look amazing. It just looked like boxes. So,
and on top of it, the precedent that they could potentially set for the rest of the industry if this is successful. Nobody wants EA doing their version. So, because Nintendo does cardboard, then EA's got to roll out tinfoil. Just please no. Fuck no. And we really don't want to see what Activision comes up with if EA and Nintendo are doing tinfoil and cardboard.
Please don't give them no ideas.
It's the new Call of Duty rubber.
You fucking terrible. But Nintendo, please don't do it. Now, Torque, I want to hear a trigger story about your family. Just put somebody on blast right quick. Yes. I want you to put somebody on blast. Say my cousin came over and this motherfucker farted on my face while I was sitting on the couch. I want to hear one of them motherfucking stories, man. I know you got one.
No. I was visiting my parents and I was visiting my sister and my nephew, and I'm not putting any of them on. You gotta be careful.
That's what it is.
They're close family. It's okay. Family is family. You have issues every once in a while, but I did have an epiphany in that. If you always point out what they're doing wrong, they're going to continue to keep doing shit wrong. So give them the benefit of the doubt. So part of it is on me. I don't have to point out when my family does stupid things. I can just deal with it and choose to let go. So
all right, I get that. All right, well, I guess that was me and Torque in the
final round.
All right, we have come to the end of the show. Thank you guys for watching us. Shouts out to Gruntled. I saw Dreology, Mirage. Who else?
Hey, Gruntled.
John,
he's a friend of mine, actually.
Shouts out. Quiet. Yeah. Who else?
We had Electro Maestro.
Yeah, Maestro. I think.
Maestro. I would say.
No, it's Maestro. There's no.
It's Maestro. Awesome.
It is Maestro.
Electro Maestro. That's cooler, actually.
Right. That sounds like a porno toy. Let's see.
I don't know. Electro Maestro sounds like a porno. Maestro sounds like an evil villain.
Electro Maestro. Where's your pants? Our Patreon is below. Follow that link. Player One Coffee. Check them out. Like I said, if you want to buy some coffee, buy me some. You know, and I tell you, like I said, I tell you the brand, and that's First Person Smoother. So if you feel like you want to give me something, give me that. Shouts out to Torque, we call him our resident dev. That's where we call
Okay, all right.
There it is. He has an official title. Our residential dev. What else? You can follow us at everything below: Discord, Twitch. Fucking Facebook, Twitter, wherever where. Terry hates when I say this, but we're also on Pornhub. Pornhub.com/the platform live. I'm telling you, it's just a bunch of
I'm looking that up right now.
He's looking at it right now. It's a bunch of BBW videos, because I like them thick. And
and we got the video that went viral about a year ago when his wife came in.
I already told Turk the horrible story when my wife busted in.
Well,
yeah.
So I'm liking the results that I found, but I can tell you, it's not what you'd expect.
Am I missing anything? Tomorrow we're supposed to be doing the movie podcast. I think Preston said he was hosting it. Akeyles, I wanted to holler at you because I want to rotate hosts for that. So I didn't know if you wanted to host the show. After Preston hosted it this Saturday. So if you wanted to host it tomorrow, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, that would be dope if you wanted to do that.
We'll talk.
We'll talk. All right. Shouts out to Leon, who's not here. I know he had family shit. And I think that is about it. Yeah, catch us next week, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Friday, Saturday, 8-ish, 9-ish for our movie show. And then follow everybody else for the amazing things that they do. Torque for mods and gaming. Terry streaming. Mike streaming. Akeyles streaming. Eugene trolling. So,
and Eugene, look out because a WestJet airline is about to land on your headset.
So
he's just leading the plane and said, "Come this way, come this way."
Shit, he does have the beat. All right, so catch us next week, everybody, and thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it, and peace out. Peace out.
See you guys.
The